Kids are back in school now, so this is the perfect time to prioritize you. From fitness goals to getting the right amount of sleep, health expert Lise Oliveira knows all about it, and this morning she's here to help us get on track. I think this is a great time of year to kind of reassess as a mom or a dad. You have more time, hopefully. So the big four are sleep, nutrition, hydration, and exercise. Let's focus in first on nutrition, Lise.
Sure. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for having me again here, Sheila. So that's great. So one of the most important things we have to acknowledge, we need to increase our protein intake over time, because as we age, we lose a lot of muscle mass. That's a natural process, especially as women. Things are way harder for us in terms of muscle gain compared to men. So, and why protein? Because protein is one of the main resources our muscle mass needs to grow bigger, to grow stronger. And the stronger our muscles are, the more muscle mass we have, the faster our metabolism is. That means we get to burn a lot of calories even when we're not doing anything.
It helps you burn calories, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
You brought in a sample meal to kind of show what the portions ought to be?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So what I like to do is things that help for me, and I think it's very helpful for many people out there. So I try to divide my meal into 3 parts, and I make sure that half of it is filled with some kind of animal protein. We have here 150 grams of chicken breast. That gives me 47 grams of protein. But could be eggs, could be steak, fish, pork. If you're vegan or vegetarian, there are many grains and seeds out there
tofu,
with lots of, with lots of protein as well. So the rest of the plate, some kind of salad, could be veggies like here for the fibers, the minerals, the vitamins, and the other quarter, some kind of carbohydrates. Could be rice, we have rice here, but could be potatoes.
You brought a scale in too. How important is portion control, Lise?
Well, we need really to weigh our foods if we need to have a bigger picture, a better picture of how much carbohydrates, fats, and also protein we're eating, and also how many calories we're eating. Because when we want to lose weight, we have to be in a calorie deficit. So we need to burn more calories than we're eating. So we only can be able to do this if we're weighing our
calories
foods.
In, calories out. That's what my trainer says. Let's talk about hydration. How do we know how much water we need for our specific body?
So summertime is still there, right? Temperatures are still very high outside. We need to replace the water that we're losing. That's a natural process, but not only that. When we don't drink enough water, our body kind of retains the remaining water inside of us. And that's why sometimes we feel bloated, we feel sometimes constipated. Nobody wants to go through this. So let's make sure that we drink enough water. And there's a simple math. We just need to get that's the math we have to do. So you know how much water you should drink every single day. You get your body weight in pounds and divided by 2. So you have how much water you have to drink in fluid ounces. For example, I weigh 180 pounds. Divided by 2, 90 ounces.
90 ounces of water.
So that's how much I have to drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly 5 bottles of water. So now you know your secret number.
That's
Just do the math. Very easy.
Okay, we still have 2 minutes left. Let's talk about exercise. And I think it's really important for people just to start, because a lot of people over the summer, we're busy, we're running with kids, we probably haven't worked out as much. What is a good goal just to start back with a fitness routine, Lise?
If the gym is like a boring place for you, you can even work out at home, and you can do some body weight exercises. That will give you results within 1 or 2 months. So for example, we can focus on compound exercises because they will target many muscle groups at the same time. You get to burn many calories and work many parts of your part at the same time.
What's a compound exercise?
They will target many muscle groups. For example, squats. They are the favorite exercises for many bodybuilders and people who love health and fitness. So for this, when you squat, you are targeting your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes at the same time. So when you do lunges, and you focus more a little bit on your hamstrings and on your glutes. When you're doing push-ups, you get to target your biceps, your triceps, your backs, lats, chest. So you get to burn many calories at the same time.
And you can do all that while you're watching TV. But for me, I have to go to the gym or I won't do it. So what is a good, just maybe a timeline for how many times a week if I'm starting back out? Do I need to go every day, or am I going to burn out? Is 3 times a week?
No, you don't need to do this every day. For example, CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, recommends that you do 150 minutes a day of some cardio exercise and 2 to 3 times a week of some kind of resistance training. I would say 2 to 3 times a week every week. We can do that. Or you can do some kind of walk. You can take a walk after a meal. That's excellent. And it doesn't need to be every single day.
Right. And if you do it with your partner or your friend, that keeps you accountable, and that's really helpful too. Lise, great tips today. Where can people find you if they want to follow? Because you've got tons of tips online too.
That's right. So on my Instagram, at Lise Oliveira, LiseOliveira.
Okay. And I'll tag her on all my stuff too. Lise, thank you. This was great.
Thank you.
All right.
Again.
Happy back to school. We'll be right back.